Bernice just said she made $30,000 a night at the strip club. Who was giving her that money? Dudes making money, right? Yeah. They are tricks. Dude with money is tricks. I saw an Instagram post that was like, there's a woman talking, and she was like, don't be mad because dude with money are investing. No, she was like, are you wondering why all the black women in Atlanta look like they have businesses, drive ill cars, and have like ill like houses and apartments? She was like, it's because high earning men are sponsoring these women and they're putting money into them and they're giving them money to start their businesses and to drive cars and do that. Niggas is tricking.
But that's all right.
Yeah.
That's
more
okay.
power to them, man.
More power. Hell yeah, more power. Right?
But it's spoiling the pool.
It's not really spoiling the pool.
Yeah, it is, because it's women that are seen it. Yo, come on.
All right, let's be realistic. A lot of niggas don't even have access to that pool, bro.
You don't have access to it because the pool is growing and growing and growing because there's more people just being spoiled by it.
If you hot enough to get spoiled by that pool, more power to you.
I'll say this. If you're hot enough
to
be spoiled by that pool and you decide to take the money and start a business, I got almost
but then you got some old nigga that is calling you to smash whatever you want, and now you can't even really get in a real relationship with somebody, or
that's that person's life.
Yeah,
we live in a capitalistic society.
Yeah, but
like, you got to make your choices.
But that woman could have been.
She is stripper anyway.
No, we're not talking about strippers. We're talking about.
You just said strippers that get financed.
I didn't say strippers. I said women in Atlanta. I didn't say strippers once.
Didn't he start with strippers?
I don't think I said no. I said Bernice Burgos.
Yeah, started with Bernice Burgos.
Yeah, but she made $30,000.
Yeah, but she was the bartender.
Oh, okay.
But then I pivoted into the women in Atlanta. Those women aren't strippers. These are dudes that just tricking.
Like I said,
okay.
Everybody's
not getting access
to that. Yeah, it's the game. It's the game.
Right.
We're all playing it. One way or the other. Married, single.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So Cuddy ends up winning. Cuddy won.
Cuddy always kind of wins.
Yeah, nah. It's
dude spending the money, just
Cuddy wins.
You know what I mean?
All right, so listen,
you got to deal with your shorty that
your
you
household,
with.
in your household, your daily life. Cuddy don't win.
No, I'm talking about Cuddy and dead presidents.
Oh, I'm talking about I got some Cuddy last.
Oh no! I'm talking about Cuddy and dead presidents.
Yeah.
Dude coming around, tricking, giving the money. A dude coming home to his wisdom. You know what I mean? Instead of her, just making dude, she took the money from dude, and now it's just
only person get some Cuddy in his house.
The whole situation is tore up.
Everybody's not in that. Everybody's not in that category, right? And this is what I want people to understand. Don't get triggered when you hear shit like that. Like dudes, I think a lot of dudes get triggered when they hear they don't really have access to certain women because they don't have enough money, or they don't have this, or they don't have that, right? Or they're not high value. Trust and believe, there are beautiful women that make great money, that make regular money, that make no money, right? So there's enough women that you have access to. And the ones that you don't, I'm not gonna say, whatever. They over there, you not over there, you over there. You somewhere else.
So you ain't even
fuck them. You know what I mean?
So you're not even worried about the sisters that are making the mistake of being concubines for niggas.
That's the decision you make.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the decision you make. Like if
fuck them, right?
If you no. It's not fuck them, but
twice.
If your thing is coming up and your thing is bread and you value bread over everything else, that's on you, bro. Like certain people, they don't know how to love, right? And they will never know how to love, right? Like there are women out here, there are men out here that will never know the love of their kid telling them they love him. My son told me he loved me 3 times before he got out the car.
What's up? Hard work, Pops.
It's people out there that'll never hear that. And the reason why is because they so focused on themselves that they can't even think of another love. They love themselves. They're in love with they're in love with what they have or bread or themselves enough that they'll never experience that type of love. And it's just that's how their life is gonna be. And that's the choice that they made. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to bite them in the ass later on in life. It's some people that will never have the experience of a woman or a man, a husband or a wife telling them, yo, I love you or whatever, or that cares for them that much. And that's just how their life is going to be.
Big damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Like, yo,
sounds like
speaking, like I watched some more of this interview and I listened to her and I listened to the way she talked, and like some people's conditions come with a price tag. Like basically, she was basically saying the requirements for her is somebody that's trying to get money like she get money.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much
trying to date one of the niggas that she's trying to diagnose.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like
sound like to me too.
If Cam Newton said, yo,
yeah,
I'm giving up all these chicks I'm fucking and forget about my baby moms, I'm gonna just be with you.
Mm-hmm.
As much shit as she talked to this nigga or about this nigga, she'll be with that nigga. Yeah. It's like, yo, bro. They choose what they want, right? And it is what it is. And if they feel like at this moment that's fulfillment for their lives, it is what it is. What'll happen in the future? Who knows? Yeah. Maybe they may be okay. Maybe they'll regret it. I think most of them will regret it. But it's just like it's their life to live.
Yeah, it is.